Welcome back, Warhammer Man in the studio, and today we're unboxing Necromunda Dark Uprising. Let's dig into this bad boy. This is by far the largest box Games Workshop has ever released, loaded with the most contents, absolutely packed to the brim. This thing is massive, and the amount of models, the amount of terrain, the amount of playability that you get out of this set is literally unlimited. And I'm definitely, as a longtime Necromunda player and fan, I'm excited for like the reboot, because when they did the previous edition of Necromunda, or like the core game, they just didn't quite promote it right. It never quite caught on. There wasn't enough of like a following behind it, and it just never quite even took off. So here we go, Necromunda Dark Uprising. So needless to say, being Games Workshop's largest set ever, this thing is massive and weighs a ton. But it is absolutely packed with value. And if you're definitely getting started, I think this is like an amazing kit for somebody getting started into the hobby. So, a little bit of packing material. We're going to start right off with the terrain. So you're going to get one of, let's see the best way to do this. Pull it out like that. We're going to get one of these bad boys. This is the thermic plasma conduits. So basically, if you were to buy the thermic plasma conduit set box, you would get two of this sprue right here. But this sprue itself allows you to build like the main area where these pieces like slide into it with like the actual reactor cores, and then you have a bunch of different options for how you assemble these. So you have like a split at the middle, or like off to one end. You get two different bends, different angles, and then a bunch of like these to mount them on there. And again, you get one of these sprues in the set. And this is the Necromunda barricade and objective sprue. In this one, you get one of the tentacles, one objective marker, a couple of these like cool little guys right here to like trigger the doors or whatever. You get some crates, ammo crates, booby traps, little bunch of different cool little things. These are all like the random little barricades you can set up to like, you know, provide cover. And you get one of these bad boys also. And then next we have our, this is what I call the large wall sprue. You're going to get two of these, and what it allows you to do, it allows you to build one of the double walls, and then allows you to build one of the single walls as well. And then you have a couple of the attachment pieces, the Necromunda logo and like the vent. And you're going to get two of these in the set. And that's probably the rarest sprue out of the whole set, or like the most desirable, I should say. And then this one right here is the doors, and you're gonna get two of the large doors and two of the small doors, and then all the slide pieces, little computer screens. And you'll get one of these sprues with the total of the four doors, two of each. And then next we have the stair sprue. This is gonna give you two sets of the stairs. It's gonna give you one lift. It's going to give you the stair intermediary piece and like the legs for the stairs. It's going to give you the hatch with the little ladder that comes in the other sprue. Will go on the bottom of that. And then these are the railings for the stairs. That's parts of the lift right there. And then this is like the part that you stand on the lift. And then you also get this three piece right here, which the bottom one has that piece that goes on top of the columns, and then it gives you like two pieces of floor that go out, one in each direction. And you're gonna get two of those in the set right there, and those are great sprues. You can never have too many of them. This is the single wall sprue, and now the single wall sprue is going to let you build three of the small walls, as where the other one lets you build one large wall and one small wall. So really you end up with the ability to build the same, but for whatever reason, like the double wall is more desirable. But again, you're going to get two of these as well. And there's like some, all the accessory pieces come on the other sprue. None come on that one. All right, and then here we have the ladders, like I was saying, for the hatch pieces. And then you're gonna get, this is basically the main piece with the two pieces that would attach to it, that we just showed you on the other one. You're gonna get another one of these, and those go on top of the columns there. And then you're gonna get a bunch of different like railings and barricades on this one as well, some little accessories, and then you'll get some of the small floor pieces as well. So, and then you're gonna get two of these also, and they're great sprues. You obviously can't have too many of any of the sprues. And then next is the actual like columns themselves. And this sprue itself, there's 4 pieces to make up one, 4 sides to make up one. So this is going to make 2. And then you get a bunch of different accessories. We show you how to magnetize those if you haven't checked them out. You get your tops. Don't glue those in because you're going to want to switch. They're reversible, so you can flip them upside down and then stack them 2 high, 3 high, 4 high, etc. So, and then you get a total of, there's 6 of these sprues in the set, which is going to make 12 of those pieces. And then next we have the corpse grinder sprue. Oh, I'm sorry, this is the Palanites. A couple of these pieces like knocked off of here, but this is the Palanites. This is the regular enforcer sprue, and that's going to give you 5 of the enforcers, and that's half the box set if you bought like the normal Palanite enforcer box set. And then you're going to get subjugators as well. You're going to get 2 of these sprues right here, and there's 3 subjugators on each, so that's 6 total subjugators with that right there. And that's the same as if you bought like the boxed subjugator set. And then you'll get all your bases in here as well, obviously. This one is our corpse grinders, and each one of these sprues you're going to get 3 total sprues, 15 corpse grinders total, and each one makes 3 of your regular corpse grinders, including the ability to make like the leader and the cutter, and then it makes 2 juvies. So we're going to have 15 of those, 3 sprues, all your bases. You're going to get one little art piece right there, which is really just to protect everything from getting banged up. And then you have your cards right here. Inside this card deck, you're going to find our Necromunda like settlement like territory cards. You're also going to find your corpse grinder and your Palanite cards for the 2 factions as well. We have the dice set, which is going to be 3 packs of dice, and each set of the 3 is going to be in red and black. So you're going to end up with a total of 8 dice red and 8 dice black. And then you'll have a bunch of the bases in there for all your guys. There's some instructions, like instructions, assembly guides in there, a little pamphlet. Next you're going to find the actual rule book for Necromunda Dark Uprising, which has everything you need to play in this campaign here, but it doesn't include all the base gangs and all the base rules and everything. So this is a standalone set you can play on your own, but it does not include everything from the other ones. And then there's a little quick reference sheet in there as well. And that's a nice thick rule book with awesome like stories and visuals, all that good stuff in there. And then we have our templates. There's going to be 1 flame template, 1 large blast template, and 1 small blast template. And then there we have the Palanite little decal transfer sheet. And then there's a couple little bags in here for your cards and stuff like that. There is a Necromunda Dark Uprising 12-inch clear plastic ruler with some cool stuff on there, if you like that style of ruler. And then of course you have your token sheet with all the tokens you need to play. And then you have your mat as well. I'm going to go ahead and open this up. The mat is double-sided, and it's actually pretty cool. If you haven't seen that already, it has a bunch of like cool little graphics on it. It is basically just like a thick paper though. It's very easy to damage, although it's not just regular paper. It is like a little more durable. So, but I do recommend the Necromunda floor tiles. They're awesome. And the graphics are the same size as this, but it's just a little shy of 24 by 24. So everything lines up the way it should, but it's cut off kind of on the edges. It doesn't go all the way to the edge like it should. And then you see like the red graphics on one side for like once the corp grinders are taken over. and then that's like your standard board. Again, that board is just shy of 24 by 24 or 2 feet. But the graphics do line up the same as you would have if you had like your typical board, like the Zone Mortalis plastic tiles, floor tile set. If you went that route, you would still be in good shape. So it just falls a little short. I don't know why they decided to cut it off. If it was to like fit inside the main box or what, but that's it. That's your whole set. If you're here in the USA, that's $295 before tax. You can often find a little bit better of a deal than that online though. It's a great value if you break it down to the actual components. I mean, if you look at like just the gangs alone are worth like 50 or 60 bucks each. That's $100 right off the top. So that takes it down to like a $200 set. And for the amount of terrain that comes in here, it's like 17 sprues worth of terrain. Not to mention like the actual game and everything too. You could easily go from nothing to a full board with the stuff that comes in here. I definitely recommend it, and looking forward to playing some Necromunda and getting the set all painted up and the corpse grinders and the Palanites all painted up and doing some battle reports. Warhammer Man Studios, I'm Warhammer Man, and I'm out of here.